The smallest thing that you think will never work is the thing that could blow you up, is the thing that could make you really successful. Do not underestimate yourself. Do not underestimate the small things in your life. Pay close attention to detail. You'll see it work. You'll see it come to life. I want to see where I'm at 5 years from now. That's why it's important to have a 5-year plan, 10-year plan. What's important right now is the now. How are you living your life right now? Do you love yourself? Do you love and respect yourself? Do you appreciate the now? Are you doing the things right now based upon your terms? Meaning, are you living life on your term? Or are you waking up every single day, going and building someone else's life? It's not a problem. You can do that. But are you happy doing that? So, really comes down to, are you really happy with your life? And if you're not happy with your life, it simply means that you gotta be happy. What that means is you have to do things every single day, working on bettering yourself emotionally, spiritually, maybe physically as well. But it's not going to be easy. It's very hard because the moment you set your mind to, I am going to be happy, I promise you people are gonna come left, right, center to you and tell you, no, bruh, what happened to you? Why are you like this? It's very stressful. That's why I had to pause just a few seconds ago. So I feel certain emotions, but I do not allow those emotions to dictate my decision making in life, because I still have my ultimate plan, my ultimate goal, my ultimate dream. You still too. I know you do. So I'm proud of you. I know you got something inside of you, something that you feel like really, deeply feel like you want to get out. And that thing, sometimes it scares you. You know why it scares you? Because that's your success. You're scared of your success. You're scared about what people are gonna think. That is success. When you get to a point where you don't care about what other people think about what you're going to do, or how you're going to dress, how you're going to behave, how you're going to talk, and once you get to that level, promise you, brother, sister, you're successful. Don't quit during the process. I'm gonna forever say that. I will die saying that even on my deathbed. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give in. This applies to most of things, man. What we are going through right now, don't give up. Your feelings might fool you. Don't quit. Fight it. And most of the time, how you are able to not quit is when you don't attach your feelings to anything that you do. Because when you attach your feelings to it, you'll cry for hours and hours as to why it didn't work out. Don't quit, man. I had to learn it the hard way that nothing worth fighting for comes easy. The scripture that came and saved my life was Matthew 7 verse 7. Knock, seek, ask. If you ask, it will be given to you, bro. Some people don't want to ask because they're scared of the answer, And I always say this: if you prep, if you rehearse, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready when whatever you have asked and prayed for comes to you. And when you go and knock at somebody's door, you have to knock with faith, knowing that, I might not know what's behind this door, but I'm gonna knock anyway for the greater good
if it comes out, at least I knock. Some people just go and stand in front of the door not saying anything. Some of them, they shout, right? And while they're shouting, somebody might be watching TV inside. So what I'm saying is, sometimes you have to take the next step and knock, and not just shout when you stand in front of a door. And when you seek, man, constantly research, constantly find, constantly ask, constantly seek things, man. The dream, you have to seek it, go deep inside. If you want to blow up, go seek it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about seeking ill. No, I'm talking about go find it. Find the people that you want to work for. Find the company that you want to work for. Ask, seek, and knock. Then you will be successful.
The EFF celebrated Heritage Day in Douglas in the Northern Cape. Party leaders urged South Africans to embrace the spirit of Ubuntu, saying individualism is in stark contrast to African values.
Lessons taken to heart by the locals.
What we should do is we should leave a generation with positive thoughts, with meanings behind their stories. So it's a huge impact, Heritage Day. They need to know what's the meaning behind it. You are the one. Stop waiting on someone. You are blessed to be the one. So now, just respect God because He has chosen you. You are the chosen one. Yeah, you probably heard it a million times, right? But now you have to be real with you. Stop being scared of your success. Stop being scared of, okay, what if I'm successful and this and that? Those people won't like me. Just change your perspective. Change how you think. Change how you do things on a daily basis. Get a routine, get a schedule, right? Cut people off if you need to cut them off. If they hate you, if they laugh at you, if they don't like what you are doing and you really love what you are doing, cut them off. You don't need negativity right now. We are going to the last quarter of this year and you still want to do something in this year. You still want to be great in this year. There's still something, I promise you, there's something that you want to kill in this year, but you can't kill it because you got people that drains you every single second. Before you go to bed, you think about them. Before you go to bed, you are thinking about them. You are thinking about what they say to you. And now it's time to think about your life, bruh. It's time to think about what you want. Just be real with yourself. What do you want in life? Corona is here, sure, but we still want to live dreams, right? Corona is here. Corona is destroying us, right? But what do you want in your life? It doesn't matter where you stay, bruh. If for as long as you pray and you work on your prayers, you have faith, you believe that this is it and this is what you're gonna do. I've seen so many Chisanyamas being started off in the Kasi, bruh. I've seen so many businesses are being started off. So what are you waiting on? Are you waiting for someone? The government. Stop waiting on the government to come and bless you. You know how long I've waited on the government to come and bless me for a 350? 350 since last year. But I told myself I'm not going to wait on the government to sponsor me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be independent. I'm going to be my own hustler. I'm going to look after my family. I'm going to be real with me. So now it's time for you to be real with you. Stop waiting on someone because God has blessed you to be the one. Initially, this is my intention. My intention was to deliver my wisdom and messages with my to-be son or daughter. My legacy, my child, dog, look at me. You know what I ask myself? This is not a question that I ask myself, right? Because growing up, I had words from people like, you are ugly, you have a big head, stuff like that. Literally, like, people were saying those things to me. You got a big nose. And so, like, it got programmed in my mind, my subconscious mind, that I'll never have a girlfriend. I'll never date anybody because, like, women don't date ugly dudes. Right? So it was in my mind. So all I did was I had to just focus on my studies. I had to focus on my education, because in the back of my mind, people was like, you're never gonna get a girlfriend. You're never gonna, because you're ugly. And I'm asking myself this question, man. Am I going to die without having a child? Because in order to have a child, you need to have a girlfriend. You need to have a woman. And along the journey, the 24 years of a life journey, I forgot that I was happy this whole time. So it came to me, whether I die or not, I have to be happy. I have to smile. I have to keep up loving. If it comes, if he or she comes or not, the world got saved by what I've done. And I'm going to leave you with this. A friend of mine showed their mother and her daughter my videos. Changed my life. Changed my life. So that's why I never stopped, because I know now kids are watching my videos. Why, when you get to a point where you've achieved and gained all these plateaus, only to be relaxed, only to just say, I've made it? It's going to take some time for you to unpack this whole thing. But it's only a matter of time where we like, yo, why am I even living? When you get to that point, when you ask yourself that question, what's my purpose? What's my drive? What am I doing with my life that will give me a sense of joy, a sense of happiness? Not only will you take care of yourself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you will also take care of your family. Like, you will also be there for them. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I have found that it comes with that, you asking yourself that question. It comes with great responsibilities, good and bad, and it comes with great respect. So it all depends on what are you taking in and what are you leaving out. You see, when you try to do something, you get to the other side of, what if I fail? What if I fail should always be there in your mind. You should always have it. But when you go with the mindset that I would rather die trying, it simply means that you need to expect everything. Expect everything, I mean, you need to know that days are gonna come where you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. You might have heard this before. Somebody might have said it to you. I don't know. You might have watched it. But when those days come, you should have a reason to continue. Here's why I write songs. I interrupt the conversation that you are having in your mind when you are alone. The words that I choose in my lyrics are the words that will be there in your mind when you are going through the most. Each and every single word that I write in my lyrics are the words that will interrupt the conversation in your mind. Here's how I keep myself going. You have to sustain your struggle with confidence and discipline. Now, I believe in that saying. That's something that I struggled, hustled. I kept on going and never stopped. You see, we make decisions every single day. We make decisions in one split second. We make decisions within the hour. We make decisions within the next 24 hours. We make decisions. Some decisions we are aware of them. Some decisions we know what the repercussions of the decision is. Some decisions we know what the outcome will be, but we just want to try and see if it's true or not. Look, at the end of the day, the hardest decisions that you'll have to make are the decisions that you'll have to make based upon how you perceive or how you intend to live your life one day. And we all have dreams and aspirations in life. And so whatever you are doing now, you have to hold your future, your dreams and wishes accountable. You have to think about, okay, I'm making this decision. How is it going to impact? What effect is it going to have on my dreams and my future? You have to look at all of the scope. You just gotta be locked in and focus. How is this decision going to impact my future? So I know it's hard. It's because I need you to understand that there's going to come a time in your life. Some of you might be going through it. Some of you are going to experience it. But there's going to come a time in your life where you have to make a decision. And that decision is going to be one of the hardest decisions that you will ever have to make. And so before you make that decision, you have to think about what you are thinking about. Because if you're going to make that decision and you haven't thought about the repercussions and you haven't thought about all of the other reasons that surrounds this decision, then you will just experience unexpected things. Then you will just complain after you have made the decision. You will regret. This decision might even require you to make a mistake. I say it all the time. I would rather live with a mistake than a regret, because if I make any decision, it might be a mistake, but I'm cool. I can live with that. But a regret is one thing that I'm not willing to do, because I promise you, the people that I talk to and the people that I consult, the people that come to me and give me their life stories, I can just hear the regrets in their voices. But other than that, stay strong, always sustain your struggle with discipline and confidence. Stay safe out there, always commit to do you. I know it's the hardest times of our lives. Keep going, keep pushing.
Hard work and dedication to put my work that I must do before anything, and to trust in God and to put God first. Anytime when you put God first, you try to do just what He told you to do. That's what makes me successful in my work, in my dreams. And to achieve my dream, to achieve this, is always to schedules and make the promise that you make to yourself makes you greater.
means you're a trailblazer, a game changer, somebody who goes against the grain, somebody who is really tapping into untapped potential. And you get it. You got it.